Welcome along to qualifying in Singapore. The 18th round of the 2025 Formula One season. And who's going to be the man to take pole here tonight? We'll find out. We can see Yuki Tsunoda in the Red Bull on the lap. There's a yellow flag out, waving somewhere on the track as we continue to watch Yuki Tsunoda going through. And I think we just see the car off. Yes, we have. Pierre Gasly in the Alpine has gone off at turn 11, I believe. Tsunoda's gone through that yellow flag.
Everything. Well, this next maybe.
Pierre Gasly's reported that he's lost everything, so it looks like a problem for Pierre Gasly. He is out of qualifying, and Lando Norris has backed off in the middle sector, so he's seen the yellow flags and he's aborted, but Norris is safe anyway. What about Yuki Tsunoda though? He's coming round the final two corners now. Tsunoda crosses the line and he goes 10th. He does get himself into Q2 for Red Bull. That was a good effort from the Japanese driver. We're now on board with Gabriel Bortoleto, looking to get himself into Q2 once again, as his teammate Nico Hulkenberg goes 13th fastest and in Q2 at the moment. What about Bortoleto? Can he get his Sauber into Q2 again? No, he misses out. 4.5 hundredths off Q2, 16th for the Sauber driver. Lance Stroll's out as well, he's taking a checkered flag. What about Esteban Ocon in the Haas? Nowhere near. 19th for Ocon, he's out too. And looks like Franco Colapinto is going to be out as well. So Bortoleto, Stroll, Colapinto, Ocon, and the man who had the issue, Pierre Gasly, eliminated in Q1 here in Singapore tonight. Isaac Hadjar rounding the final corner now in the Racing Bulls. He crosses the line, stays 7th fastest. Is he still going to be safe? We shall see. Ollie Behrman crosses the line, goes 8th fastest. Good effort from Ollie Behrman. Would it be enough to get him into Q3? We will find out shortly. On board with Lando Norris, it took pole and a win here 1 year ago. Has he got the pace to do it again? We'll see. Lando Norris rounding the final two corners. Where is he going to go? Norris crosses the line. Only 4th fastest, but that will be good enough for the man second in the World Championship. Now it's down to Charles Leclerc, who's down in 15th at the moment. Charles Leclerc, who's usually quick around street circuits. So, at the moment, not this year, but and at the moment he's in the top zone for the man who has taken 2 poles here in Singapore before. He won't have a pace to probably take pole tonight, but he'll be hoping to get at least into Q3. And he's 3 tenths up on Albon at the end of the middle sector. I think this lap for Leclerc should be going to get into the final part of qualifying. Down the straight goes Charles Leclerc. Is he going to have enough pace to get that Ferrari into Q3? We'll see. Hulkenberg goes into the top 10. But I'm afraid he's not going to be in Q3 unless Charles Leclerc has a crash here or something. Let's see, out of the final corner, out to the right for Charles Leclerc, and he gets into Q3, 6th fastest. Hulkenberg gets knocked out. Hulkenberg, Albon, Sainz, Lawson and Tsunoda eliminated in Q2. We can't wait for Q3. George Russell is absolutely flying in that Mercedes. Oh my word, that was so close to the wall. Somehow Russell had got away without damage. So Russell crosses the line. A 129.165. What a lap from George Russell. Absolutely incredible. What about Kimi Antonelli in the other Mercedes? Can he get anywhere near his teammate George Russell? It's second at the moment for Antonelli and just under 4 tenths off his teammate. Lando Norris will be next to cross the line. He crosses the line, only 3rd fastest and 4.5 tenths down for Lando Norris. He'll be hoping his second run will be quick to get near pole or even on pole. On board with Charles Leclerc, 2 poles here before. Can he make it a 3rd? We'll see. Across the line goes Charles Leclerc, and it's only 4th fastest for the Monegasque driver in a Ferrari. What about his teammate Lewis Hamilton, who's paying tribute to his dead dog Roscoe this weekend, who passed away a few days ago? Where is Hamilton at the moment? He's 4th at the moment, ahead of his teammate Charles Leclerc. Oscar Piastri is looking to find pace, and Max Verstappen has gone quickest through the middle sector. What can he do? On board with the championship leader, Oscar Piastri, rounding the final 2 corners. Piastri to the line, 2nd fastest for Oscar Piastri. A good effort from the Australian, but not enough to deny George Russell. But what about Max Verstappen, who's been on pole for the last 2 races? Can he make it 3 in a row? No, he can't at the moment. He's on the front row, 2nd at the moment for Max Verstappen. Russell at the moment looking good for pole. This is going to be very, very close in the mixer pole. Norris very close to the wall. I don't know if he touched it. We don't know. Norris crossing the line, and he remains fifth fastest. That's it for Lando Norris. Only fifth on the grid. For the man second in the World Championship. Charles Leclerc is finding some pace in that Ferrari. Will it be enough though? He gets close to the wall. Russell's gone quickest in the middle sector again. Russell is flying in that Mercedes tonight. Leclerc has a moment and he remains seventh fastest. Leclerc frustrated. George Russell out of the last corner. Does he improve on his time? He does by 7,000, and it's George Russell at the moment on pole for the second time in 2025. What about his teammate Kimi Antonelli? What can he do? Antonelli crosses the line. He remains fourth. Doesn't improve his time. Hamilton is looking to find some pace in this final sector, and don't discount Max Verstappen. He's hoping to get near pole. What's the middle sector like for Verstappen? He's not at the end of the middle sector yet, so apologies for that. On board with Lewis Hamilton, coming around the final couple of corners, again squirrely in that Ferrari. He's rounding the final corner now. Hamilton's been on pole here since 2018. He's crossing the line, only sixth fastest for Lewis Hamilton. Max Verstappen is down in the middle sector. It looks like George Russell could be good for pole here in Singapore, unless a magic final sector appears for none other than Max Verstappen. He's coming round the final few corners now. Verstappen, is he going to take pole away from George Russell? And he's backed off. Max Verstappen's backed off. It's George Russell on pole for the Singapore Grand Prix. And stellar effort from Mercedes. Russell has done the job here in Singapore tonight, and he takes his first ever pole for the Singapore Grand Prix, his second pole of the year, and his 8th pole in his career. What an effort from George Russell.
Well done. Pole position. Superb job. Yeah, nice job.
George Russell has done it once more in his F1 career, and he takes his first ever pole position in Singapore, and he has denied the likes of Max Verstappen, who will start alongside him on the front row. The two McLarens third and fifth, they'll be hoping for some magic in the Grand Prix, but George Russell's done it. He's bagged pole here in Singapore.